Welcome to Design Coach with Repsketch. In this video, I will show you how to create sweatpants using Repsketch. Repsketch is a free online vector design tool to create technical fashion sketches by repurposing existing designs shared by our community. Alright, let's get started. We'll start by creating a new blank sketch and select this women's body form to use as the base of our design. Okay, let's start with deleting this text at the bottom here as we don't need it. And group all these design objects so they don't move while we're working over them. I did some research on the internet and found some sweatpants design references I could use for this video. So I'll drag in this image to our workspace and enlarge it a bit and place it on the side here. Great. Let's now look for a trouser sketch in our design library that we can use to expedite this design process. On Repsketch, you can find an extensive library of vector-ready design sketches contributed by our community. I'll use this women's high-rise trouser so it serves as our silhouette. Enlarge it to fit the body form at the waistline here. We'll now remove all the internal lines and waistband of these trousers as we don't need them for our sweatpants. So I'll simply select the design objects and use this ungroup option at the bottom until I have a plain sketch. Okay, now select both the front panel objects of this design and change the color to match our reference image. Let's now move on to our waistband. Let's look back into our components pane library in this bottoms waistband category and see if we can find something. This waistband with drawstring component looks very similar to the one in our reference image, so let's use it. Adjust and resize this vector to match the trouser at the waist. And ungroup it and add a fill color to match it to the rest of the design. Once done, group it back and place it on our waistline. Looks good. We'll now edit our trouser panels to change the fit to a relaxed one. To do so, I'll double-click on each panel to expose the nodes and smoothen out these points at the outer hip and inner calf for a relaxed fit. I'll also make it look narrow at the bottom hem here as per our reference image. We're now ready to add a cuffed hem at the hemline here. Let's look back in our components pane and see if we can find a hem. This looks good. Drag it into the workspace and delete the other one for now. Ungroup the cuffed hem design objects and delete the extra lines. Place it here on the hemline and change the color to match the design. Resize or make adjustments using vector nodes to match the trouser hem. Nice. Let's now add a rib effect to our cuff. For that, we'll use this Create or Edit Stroke tool and add a horizontal line and use the Stroke Settings tools. If you want a detailed tutorial on how to add a ribbing effect to a design, check out our video in our Design Coach series. For now, I'll forward through that process. Okay, now we have the ribs. We'll curve them along with the hem shape so they match. This looks good. At last, group both these objects and duplicate them to use on the other side just like that. Perfect. Okay, now let's add this pocket to our design. Again, let's look into our components pane and find a similar pocket I can use instead of making one from scratch. This works. Let's ungroup it and just extract this pocket outline as we don't need the rest. Place it on our design and reduce the opacity to 0. Now we need to fit the pocket into our trouser shape as shown in the image. So we'll double-click on the object to expose the nodes, adjust them, and perhaps add a new one here and pull it out a bit. We'll now make it a little boxy from the bottom as per our reference design and straighten this node. Let's resize it too as per our reference design and edit and resize the seam line like so. Duplicate this and place it on the other side. That's it. To finish off, we'll select and group all our design objects and our sweatpant is ready. To complete the look, let's also add a t-shirt on the top. This is how you can create professional design sketches in minutes with Repsketch. Do check out our other video tutorials if you found this helpful, and use the comment section below for any questions or suggestions on what we should create next. Thanks.